live stream before we do our daily financial news at 7:30. I wanted to kind of reach out and really talk to you about what I am doing, what a lot of my experts are doing, given the changing real estate market. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, I want to thank you, thank you, thank you. We started talking about a real estate slowdown about 6 months ago. We've really picked up steam. Now we are admitting that there is going to be a crash in transactions. But most importantly, we are changing our business right now. And that is what is important. We are not a channel that preaches fear. We are a channel that preaches action. We want to see others build real wealth. That's what this channel is about. So I want to talk to you, the real estate investor. I think I'm going to without question, steal a phrase that I'm sure will get more clicks. I admit it. And that is the notion of the Great Reset. I want to talk about the Great Reset real estate style, or more specifically, real estate investor. I want to talk about 3 categories of folks that I hear from. That is you on this channel. Again, thank you so much. I want to talk to the person that's really done, say, 4+ deals. I want to talk to the person that's done 1 to 4 deals. And then finally, I want to talk to the person who has yet to do deals. Because again, we are changing right now. Some of you have to throw away what you were seeing, what you were doing, what you were believing, and do something different. So first, I'm just going to start on this side just for fun. I'm going to start with the person who really has a business. They've been active the last 4 or 5 years, whether it's buy and hold, flipping, Airbnb, syndications, whatever it is. If you've been rocking and rolling the last couple of years, I want to congratulate you for being active. But the first thing I want you to do I need you to do something that is hard for people sometimes. I need you to check yourself. I need you to check your business. I have millionaires on this channel every week, and multiple of them have told me they are changing their business. Over and over, they're saying, Michael, we are sticking below the median. We are doing lipstick flips if that's our desire. We are doing long-term holds. We are buying better deals. That's important. The ones that got burnt last time did not change. Even if you're a buy and hold investor, check yourself. Is your emergency reserve up to date? Have you cut corners? How is your debt structure? Is it adjustable rate? What is going on? Right? First thing you need to do is check yourself. Second, I'm going to call it skill up. And this is something that I'm looking at myself to do. I have been, for lack of a better term, kind of a one-trick pony. I was a buy and hold investor who had a full-time job that bought out of the MLS. I believe the market we're going into is going to provide more opportunities earlier in the process. That's why I asked Ty to create the pre-foreclosure content that just got loaded. That's why I'm trying to reach out to Pace Morby to create some subject to stuff. I'm trying to add more tools for you, but let's not be confused. I'm also looking to add stuff for me. Next. Price and term. For the last couple of years, given how hot the real estate market was, it was really a market where price. It was price and speed. I suggest many of you copy what I am doing. I am getting out of the way of first day listings. I do not want to get in competitive bidding situations with owner occupants who want that house. Good for them. Go get it. I want the stuff that's days on market is older. I want some signs of stress. I will not write offers at list price for the next 1 and probably 2 years. I don't need every deal. I just need a couple of deals. And second, my team is actively going to start marketing on terms. I'm going to actively seek sellers with greater than 60% equity. And I'm going to say, hey, how would you like to sell or finance this? Stop being a day-to-day manager, have security, lower your tax bill, all of these things that we talk about in the course. Again, things that I am doing. And then finally, I'm going to make sure I have relationships with non-QM lenders. I believe that the powers that be are going to make it harder and more expensive for investors to get conventional loans. Many of you have yet to get to this magic 10 number. It would not shock me if sometime in the next 18 months that 10 went back to 4. Yes, I have been in that environment. I have invested in that environment. You need to start building relationships now with non-QM lenders. You just never know. If you can get a conventional loan, go for it. Please do. It's the cheapest money you can get. But the last thing you want to do is get a great deal, get 2-3 weeks into a process, and then the bank says no because of some change. So do yourself a favor, be proactive. Okay, let's switch gears now to someone who's maybe done one, right? So you've got one, maybe you've got two. You're kind of in there. You are a landlord, you have made that commitment, but you're actively looking for the next one. The first thing I would do is reset. Kind of stealing again from the Great Reset, but this is actually where I got the idea. I want you to reset your expectations. If you've been following what I teach and what I talk about, I want you to understand again that your good and great deals have changed. We have gone from FOMO from the buyers to FOMO from the sellers, and I want you to take advantage of that. I want you to find and sift through and write offers that find you that motivated seller. They were impossible to find for 2 years, if not longer. They won't be impossible now. Again, also, remember that this crash, this event, this reset that we are going through will not be a month, will not be a quarter, and probably won't be a year in the making. It will take time. Also, it will adjust differently in every market. Some of you, like me, are already seeing it right in front of you. Some of you keep telling me, no problem here, no problem here. Just wait. Every market is local. Know your buy box. It is coming. We have crushed demand. We have crushed supply. The Fed broke housing. But yet, some people still need to sell. So again, the first thing I would tell this person who is a landlord who has a couple, reset your expectations. Get better deals. This is what I'm telling Dion. I'm like, Dion, yeah, you were here. Go here. Because you don't need every deal. You just need the next deal. Next. Reserves. I want to make sure you have the reserves for emergencies. I don't know what's coming. I don't expect eviction moratoriums or anything like that, but you never know. One of the things that I really loved in my conversation with Matt and Dion the other day is both Matt and Dion said, check yourself. You've got to have the cash to survive. If you only have 4 months, get it to 6. If you're in a risky job, make sure that you get positioned correctly. You have to survive so you can thrive. I don't want you to get into a situation where you become the motivated seller. Being a motivated seller in the next year or two, it could be tough. It could be tough. Okay, next. I really could have put this one in all 3 categories, but I wanted to put it here, is adopting a real estate investing strategy that banks on appreciation. I believe banking on appreciation is always a fatal flaw. It is something I don't do. It's not in any of my spreadsheets. But in the next 2 years, in a flat to down market, right, in your buy box, betting on appreciation is dangerous. Flipping above the median, dangerous. Dangerous. I want you to get 30-year fixed rate debt. Some of you continue to come to me and say, hey, should I get a 5-1? My broker is telling me 5-1. It's a full percentage point lower. I keep saying, can your broker tell you where rates will be in 5 years? I've been doing this 22 years and I have no idea. We had 40 years of down rates. I can't tell you what the next 5 to 10 will be. Who knows? We got some wacky stuff going on in our entire economy. Again, you do not want to set up your pile of toys where debt can blow it up. That's what got people last time. 50% of debt was adjustable, some of it remarkably short term at a year or two. Don't let your debt structure hurt you. That is a very dangerous place to be. I don't know how to spell well. I think that's alligators. Look at your portfolio. Do you have any alligators? It is the only picture in my first book. If you have an alligator, you need to do something. Is it the debt? Is it rent? Was it a bad buy? I don't know. But again, if you have an alligator where you're like, Michael, I make, X amount of dollars, I can feed this alligator $250 a month, it's okay. My history says in a bad or down market, it's not okay. It's one thing to spend $250 a month, which might be 5 hours of your work life on a rental when that price is going up, because you can say, great, my equity is higher. In a down market or a flat market, you won't feel the same way. So if you have an alligator, figure it out. That might mean selling it. That might be paying down debt. I don't know. But alligators are not something that I am excited about, even if you make a lot of money. All right. And then finally, let's get to the people that are excited about real estate. They want to get started. They're kind of nervous. They're all of these things. These are the people that I talk to the most. I'm excited to help. Here's the first thing to do. The last 2 years, throw that experience away. The last 2 years was the most extreme seller's market I have ever seen in 22 years. You have probably been conditioned to expect bidding wars. You have probably been conditioned to expect cash offers. You have probably been conditioned to waive appraisals and inspections. I want you to take that expectation, roll it up in a ball, and throw it away. The world has changed. The great reset in real estate has changed. We are now going from FOMO on the buyers to FOMO on the sellers. You are a buyer. You have a growing power base, and I want you to use that power base. Okay? So throw that experience away, reset everything. Next. The number one question I talk about has not changed. You're supposed to have a buy box. But why are you having a buy box? Because I want you to have daily discipline, look at it for 60 or 90 days so you can tell me what average is. If you don't know what the average yield or cash on cash or return on capital or whatever you want to call it is in your buy box, do not write an offer. You are gambling, and I am not about gambling. If you are nervous, awesome, do the work. If you do this work for 60 or 90 days, you will build confidence in yourself. If you start to share what you are learning with others around you, you will get more confident. This is the time. If you want to build wealth, which this channel is about, you need to skill up, build confidence in yourself so that you can buy assets on sale. Next. Usually I do this one first. I changed it up. Buy box. Everything I do, everything I talk about starts here. Focus and daily discipline. Many of you are still all over the map. If you need help at getting focused, buy the course, join the Facebook group with thousands of other people doing this every day. You need to focus yourself and be held accountable. If you are in 7 markets, you're going backwards. If you are in 2 markets, you're going backwards as someone who has 0. You need to build the skill. Real estate investing is a skill. It is not a naturally God-given gift. It is something all of you can learn. It frankly is something all of us can get better at, including myself. And then lastly, network. This is the time to meet more people. We are going to see more deals done via the network as people start to freak out. More and more people are going to hear, oh, I got a seller who needs to sell, but this or that. Oh, I have an agent with an expired listing, or this or that. Oh, my neighbor's going through pre-foreclosure, this or that. This is a time to not hide behind your computer or your phone. Tell people what you're looking at. If you're new, I would tell everybody what my buy box is. I buy 3 or 4 bedrooms, 93703, between 12 and 1700 square feet. Between 1200 and 1700 square feet. Tell everyone. Make it your email signature. Stop hiding. Tell everyone. So again, folks, I believe we are going through a great reset real estate style, specifically real estate investing. Buyers and sellers, the power has shifted. We are seeing transactions crash right now. When this crash happens, opportunities will come up because some people have to sell. We have seen demand destroyed as rates went up 200 basis points. People that did qualify don't qualify now. And in order to be counted as demand, you have to be willing and able. Some people are willing but not able. They don't count. Some people are able and not willing. They don't count. And let's not forget about supply destruction, because the Fed broke housing and 50% of residential mortgages are below 4% and 33% of them are below 3.5%. We have years of people going, nope, I'm not moving. So again, folks, use this great real estate reset to your advantage. This is the time to do the work. This is the time to find a motivated seller. It won't be easy, but I believe in you. You can do it. And let's go buy a couple of great deals on sale. In order to be wealthy, you must take advantage of the downtimes. Must. Warren Buffett says, when the tide goes out, we see who's swimming naked. Go give somebody some clothes and get a great asset. Many of you have said over and over, I wish I bought in 2010. Many of you didn't because you were scared. I want you to use the media as a positive feedback loop. Every time you see a negative real estate article, I want you to think, there goes my competition. Every time, real estate crash, this, that, the other thing, I want you to internally think, great, there goes my competition. That's what I think every day. This could take 2 years. The last down cycle took 4 years. And every day I saw a negative article. Every time Diana Olick spoke, I'm like, there goes my competition. There goes my competition. That's how you can make all this negative stuff positive. Use the great reset to your advantage. FOMO from the buyers to FOMO from the sellers. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'll see you on the Daily Financial News soon. Bye-bye.